Hello everyone, this is Providencia. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 2 recipes in one video. I was going to separate the recipes, but then I decided I'm just going to add it into one video since I have a whole bunch of pre-recorded videos that I got to catch up on. So yeah. I'm gonna show you how I make my baked pork chops. Oh my goodness, it is so good. Very soft, tender, delicious. And I'm also gonna show you how to make my small white beans. My husband loves my small white beans. To be honest with you, this whole plate, it was a request from him. Mind you, I do it a lot. But that's what he wanted that day, and of course, as a good wife, I'm gonna do it for him. I also wanted to let you know that this video is gonna be a little long, so be prepared. Drink some coffee, drink some tea, I don't know. But yes, it's gonna be long because it's 2 recipes in one video, and you guys know that every time I do a video, I always show you what I paired it up with. With that being said, let's resume with this video. The first thing you're going to want to do is clean your pork chops. I have 2 packs of pork chops. If you only do 1 pack of pork chops, you may have to cut the ingredients in half. You guys know I have a big family, and you're going to see towards the end that I gave my other family members food. You're going to see it anyway. But yes, this is 2 packs of pork chops, and also don't forget to clean your meat. The first thing I'm gonna add is some adobo without the pepper. Here's a picture right here. I bought these nice little seasoning racks, and yeah, I have my seasonings there. So that's why I'm gonna include photos. Now I'm gonna season this one by one, back and front. Just a little sprinkle on each one. You don't want to over salt this. But that's what I'm gonna do in each and every pork chop. That is the only salt I'm gonna really be adding to this recipe. So add a lot, but not too much where it's like so salty. I'm gonna add some lemon pepper. Now, I was cooking around the time that my kids came out of school, so they were just in the kitchen talking to me about their day. And I forgot to show you the oregano, but I am using Dominican oregano. Now, the one that I got was from the Dominican Republic, but I inserted a picture just to give you an example. Also, I'm going to add turmeric. Add as little or as much as you want. I'm adding turmeric because it's a good health benefit, you know, considering that I have fibromyalgia, and it's good for inflammation and also for some color since I'm not going to add sazon. Next, I'm going to add some onion powder. You can add as little or as much as you want. Just make sure it's not onion salt, because if you put onion salt, it's going to get salty. Here I have my garlic. It's a little frozen. I don't know, my refrigerator be kicking butt. I'm telling you, it be freezing up a lot of stuff. But yes, this is my garlic blend. You can add as little or as much garlic as you want. Me personally, I love a lot of garlic in my meat. Oh my goodness, like the more garlic the better. That's just my opinion. But you add to your liking. I'm gonna also zest a lime. You can also zest a lemon. Now please don't be in one spot just, you know, scraping it. No. Keep going around with the lemon or the lime because you don't want the white part of your lemon or lime. That's bitter. It's going to be nasty. No. I also got a new lime for my other pork chops on the other side. Also squeeze that lemon or lime juice, depending on what you have, into your meat. It's going to give it such a great flavor. Mix your meat. I wanted to add more garlic, so I added more garlic. But like I said, it's your kitchen. If you don't want to add a lot, don't add a lot. That's it. But I love garlic. And me and my family just love garlic. That's it. Team garlic. And I squeeze more of the lime. I know this is not the proper pan to put some pork chops. I could have used other pans that I have, but I wasn't in the mood to look for it. I'm sorry. I just wanted to cook that day and get dinner done. Also, I'm gonna add water to that pot. You'll see it in a minute. Make sure you separate the pork chops. I added some water to the pot and the bowl that I had my pork chops in just to grab some of the seasonings. And you're going to want to leave it aside for at least 30 minutes before you put it in the oven. Now we're going to cut all of the vegetables for my beans. I'm going to use a piece of a yellow pepper, half of a red onion, and cilantro. Make sure you cut the tip of your cilantro. I'm gonna use 2 potatoes for this recipe since I'm doing 2 cans, but this is what's really going on in my kitchen. I don't know the words, but I love that song. I'm sorry. I need to hear my music while I'm cooking, okay? Sometimes you just gotta have a sense of humor. You just gotta enjoy life. Life is too short. Enjoy life and be happy. Anyhow, I cut my potatoes. I'm putting everything into a plate. And this is what you're gonna need to make your beans. Let's go to the stove and make it. So to my pot, I'm gonna add a cucharon, which is a kitchen spoon of corn oil. I'm gonna add a cucharon of ranchero. If you have sofrito, add sofrito. A tablespoon of garlic. You add as little as much as you want depending on how much you like garlic. Next, I'm gonna add my pepper and my onion.
siempre a mi lado, te lo pido, vuelve pronto, por favor, Elizabeth.
That song reminds me so much of when I went to the Dominican Republic. But anyways, I'm going to be using 2 of the ham cubes that I just showed you. If you want, you could start off with 1.5, but I already know that 2 is good for my liking. So yeah, just add 1.5, and if you feel like it needs more, then you add more. I'm going to be using small white beans for this recipe. Also, do not throw away the can. We are going to let this simmer for at least a good maybe 4 or 5 minutes on low heat. We want all those flavors to come together. After a few minutes, we're going to add some tomato paste. I'm going to add a tablespoon of tomato paste. If you do not have tomato paste, add 1 can of 8-ounce tomato sauce. And you're going to let that simmer for a few minutes as well. I am going to add oregano. You guys know I love oregano, so sometimes I could go a little heavy on it, but you add to your liking. Black pepper. I'm going to add onion powder. Add as little as much as you want. Mix it all up. I'm gonna add some olives. Make sure it's not pitted. You add as little as much as you want. I love olives, so I add a generous amount. Also, I'm gonna squeeze a little lime. Trust me, it's very, very good. Highly suggest that you try it. And with the can that I told you not to throw away, we're gonna add some water. I'm gonna add 3 cans of water. Me and my family, we love a lot of the sauce of the beans as well as the beans, so that's why we add 3 cans. And from here, you're gonna want to put your fire on really high. When you see that it's starting to boil, add your potatoes and add your cilantro. Me personally, I like to add culantro to my beans, not cilantro. But that's what I had on hand, so that's what I'm going to be using. You use whatever you want, culantro or cilantro. And from this point, all you're waiting is for your beans to get thick and it'll be done. So while the beans are cooking and the pork chops in the oven, I'm going to cut some peppers. We're going to put these peppers on top of the pork chops. You're going to see it in this video. So I am using green and red peppers. You can add any peppers that you have on hand, but I really like to use the green and red one for this recipe. So yeah. I'm adding about a half of a green pepper and a half of a red pepper.
Dime de qué tierra vengo, dímelo tú, buena amiga. Que yo vengo camino, camino.
Oh my goodness, I love that song. Dímele que tierra vengo, dímelo tu buena amiga. Okay, let me stop.
Yo nací en Puerto Rico y Nueva York me creé. Ay, pero nunca le olvidaré a un boriqueña.
Yes, 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 I am jamming, and that's what I do every time I make these videos. Put my music on, sing, and just enjoy myself.
Ay, yo nunca dejaré ay, de amarte. Puerto Rico, yo nunca dejaré de amarte.
Ay, 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 I am such a trip. I was really enjoying myself that day. But anyway, right now we're gonna go and add some extra virgin olive oil and vinegar. You're gonna want to do this now and let it sit so it could blend together. Also, I'm gonna add some salt and pepper, add to your liking. By the way, I bought the salt and pepper shakers on Amazon. Check out my Amazon store in the description box below. Taste a little bit for that way you can see if it's to your liking. When adding the extra virgin olive oil and the vinegar, you want this to taste a little bit more on the vinegar side than the extra virgin olive oil. Just keep that in mind. And look at that nice juice. Yes, we're going to put all of that on top of the pork chops. It's going to taste really good. So I'm gonna check up on my pork chops. I know it looks a little ugly now. Don't worry, it's gonna look really cute. But this is the first time I'm taking it out. The total amount of time that I took to make these pork chops was like at least an hour and a half. I don't know if you could see, but it's very tender. But this is the first time I'm taking it out. And I'm just flipping it on the other side for both sides can have color. Let's check out the beans.
Vino una mujer, me quiso matar. Vino una mujer, me quiso matar. Me quiso matar. Vino una mujer.
Taste your beans to see if it needs any salt or more of the ham cube. To me, it was perfect.
Juana, pélame la banana. Juana, pélame la banana. Si no me la pela tu hermana.
Oh my god, I just love merengue típicos. I'm sorry, I can hear a lot of things, but when I hear merengue típicos, I get open. I'm sorry. But anyway, I added a little bit more lime. And then I'm gonna go and remove all of the culantro, onions, peppers from the beans. The flavor is already in the beans. I'm just gonna remove everything for I can have some nice clean beans. Now you could use a food processor and blend all of this up and put it back in the beans. But I'm gonna be honest with you, ain't nobody had time for that. So I just threw it away, but the beans was still so delicious and so perfect. And here is the beans. I'm gonna cook it for maybe another 3 minutes on high for it could just get a little bit more thicker. You could either stop right here, or if you want to make it a little thicker, just cook it a little bit more on high heat. And yeah, it's basically done. I also made some corn. All you're gonna want to do is add honey and a little bit of salt, and you'll have delicious sweet corn. My kids love when I put corn on the side of their food. I also made some white rice. I love medium grain rice. That's what I cook with all the time. And yeah, the food is almost done. This is the second time I took out my pork chops, and as you can see, it dried up. Now don't worry about that, okay? This happens to me all the time, and it happens to everybody. It tends to dry up. But what I do is I add a little bit of water at the bottom of the pan or whatever you use. Don't think the recipe is messed up. When you put water in there, it's collecting everything that's in the bottom of the pan or tray, whatever you decide to use. So do not worry about it. It's not going to mess up the flavor or anything like that. If anything, it's going to pick up the flavors from the bottom of the pan or whatever you're using. And then we're going to put it back in the oven. Now this is the third time I'm taking it out. I'm flipping it again. You're going to want to do that every time you take it out. And you know I had to sample one. Okay, you must sample one. Why not? And this is when you're going to want to add your peppers. Just sprinkle it right on the top of your pork chops. And add your vinaigrette on top of the pork chops. Now to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I felt like there wasn't enough vinaigrette, so I made more vinaigrette, which was the extra virgin olive oil, vinegar, salt and pepper, and I added more on the top of the pork chops. So if you don't have enough vinaigrette, just make a little bit more. Here's all of the food. Oh my goodness, those beans. Listen, my husband loves when I make these beans. Okay, he loves my white beans. Here's the corn. Also, I'm going to pair it up with this ziti pasta salad. Now, there is a recipe on this which I should have posted before this video right here. I didn't get to post this yesterday, but for yesterday's dinner, I made some moro de guandules con coco, some smothered chicken, Spanish style, sweet plantains, and I didn't have the macaroni pasta, so I used ziti's. So I'm basically gonna call this ziti salad. I don't know, but I invented there, and it was really good. I paired it up with some avocado, and I did a come cook with me video as well of this entire dish. My whole family loved it. I made a lot because there was a lot of company in my house. But yeah, this will be on my channel very soon, a come cook with me video. Not sure when, because you know I'm a little backed up with videos and I'm trying to get back on track on YouTube. But with that being said, I hope you all have a lovely day, and yeah, that's it. So yes, that's coming up next week. But anyway, I had some leftovers, so I'm gonna add that to today's dinner on the side with some avocado, sliced tomatoes, and yeah, this is everything we're gonna eat today. And voila! Dinner is done. Bling bling! White rice, beans, some corn on the side, some leftover ziti pasta with tuna, the big pork chops with the peppers. Oh my goodness, those pork chops is so good and tender. You guys are gonna lick your fingers when you eat these pork chops. My husband loves when I make pork chops like this. I think he likes it more like this than when it's fried. And he especially loves the peppers from the pork chops. He loves when I make this. But yes, that's what I made that particular day. Now, do you see this plate right here? I'm about to give my older son, his girlfriend, and my nephew some food. And there's their food right there. That's right, free of charge. Free of charge. Okay, they would have been paying for this in a restaurant. Forget it. Having the wonderful woman and mother that I am, I gave it to them for free. But this was their takeout food. My son came, picked it up, and he took it home, and my son's girlfriend didn't have to cook. So there. So this is the ending of the video. Be on the lookout for next week's video, which is going to be the plate that I showed you with the smothered chicken, moro de guandules con coco, sweet plátanos, ziti pasta, macaroni salad, and yeah, that's about it. Let me know what type of beans is your favorite in the comment section below. Mine is gandules and small white beans. But I would like to know, what are your favorite beans? And if you watched it towards the end, please give this video a thumbs up. It took me 2 days to edit this video. It's not easy editing and putting voiceovers and music and speeding it up and blah 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 blah. It's not that easy. So please help my channel by giving it a thumbs up. Take care, God bless, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.